Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Today, I am going to be doing a reaction video to Ships That Don't Come In, featuring Toby Keith and Luke Combs. This is actually off of the Hixtape Volume 3 called the Difftape. It's an entire album that is a tribute to the late, great Joe Diffie. This song was originally released by Joe Diffie in April of 1992 on his album Regular Joe. And a little fun fact about this particular version of this song: it is actually the final studio recording that Toby Keith did before his passing on February 5th of 2024 of this year. Now, I remember this song. This is a family favorite of Joe Diffie. So I'm excited to see, because Toby Keith and Luke Combs, they have great voices. I can't wait to see how they mix this in, because these are actually original demo tapings, if I remember right, of these songs. And what Hardy did was he did a mixtape of it. But anyway, this is Ships That Don't Come In, Joe Diffie featuring Toby Keith and Luke Combs. Here we go. Wow. Getting emotional. I knew this was a sad song because I've heard the original, but the Toby Keith's voice, that was his at the beginning. He was the opening verse. He had part of the opening verse. Him and Joe were switching off on the first verse there in the first chorus. Toby Keith he's one of the greatest country singers of all time. His voice added into this, that just gave it more meaning, because he was always a very big supporter of the army, of the military in general, of just the military in general. So this one really hits hard. He did great. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of speechless just because of how they mixed those two voices together. I can't wait to hear Luke Combs' take on this. Oh my God. Wow. I knew Luke Combs. I'm a huge fan of him. That right there, that was awesome. How that was awesome. That's awesome. That's amazing. They chose the right two people to go on this song to for a tribute, to pay tribute to Joe Diffie. They chose two amazing individuals for this song in particular. That was awesome. That was a very touching tribute. This whole album. I mean, I'll be honest. I've heard other songs on this album. This one hits the most out of all of them, just because of what it talks about. It talks about soldiers who, and basically anyone who has defended the country, both overseas and here in the U.S., that have not come back, that have died in the line, in the front of the line, who died protecting it, who died in vain or just in general. But yeah, it hits home. They did good. They picked Luke Combs and and Toby Keith were the I'd say they did good on picking artists for this song right here. It was amazing. I love how they arranged this. How they had Joe Diffie included on both verses, and then at the end all three voices blended together. This was this was awesome. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for any reason, just as a hobby because I love music. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.